Hello YouTubers and welcome to day 2 of Henley Royal Regatta week. Are you excited? Like the other day at Henley qualifiers, you could feel the atmosphere building, and with Henley Royal Regatta getting closer and closer, you can really feel the regatta building. More and more people arriving, more and more people getting ready to race in the regatta itself. But today, as you can tell from the title, we're talking about sort of the race events and some of the race rules and some of the things you have to know when you do come and either spectate or race at Henley Royal Regatta. And the first thing I'm going to say is the dress code. Yes, there is a dress code for Henley Royal Regatta itself. If you are a competitor, very loose, and you have a different badge, you have a competitor's badge, I'll go through the badges later, so you're okay with wearing your kit, etc. But if you go into stewards or a regatta enclosure or Leander Club, you need a shirt and tie, and for women you need a dress below the knee, and that is essentially the dress code for Henley Royal Regatta. But now it is time to head into the club, get changed, get ready to row and get on the water. So I'll see you behind the club and on the water. Oh yeah. And we've made it to the weigh-in for another year. And here we go. How big are the lads? Robson's been trimming down, he's shaved, he's been outside emptying.
Six seats, surname
Robson.
Oops.
Oh God.
Is this going on your vlog?
I think so.
Do you object to being on the
Absolutely
Surname is
not.
Robson,
Yeah.
first name is
James?
Mitten when you're ready.
I'll steal your identity.
Here we go.
Oh, Robbo! Incredible.
Can't see what it was.
Yeah!
Next please.
What did
Well,
you
they're
guys
the
win?
same both ways.
That is light.
Ed
and
Ed Stanhope and Rich Big Jimmy all weighed in already because he didn't want to show the world that they were above 100 kilos, but that's okay.
I was 82.
I was 92.2 kilos.
Savage. So all of these weights actually go onto the program
But in pounds, shillings, and
in
pence.
pounds, shillings and pence that we will get on later. That comes out every morning. It's so close
78-1.
to 80 kilos. But now, my turn.
Is it on?
Seven seats?
7 seat, Cameron JL Buchan.
Yes, yes.
No!
And your date of birth, please?
Third of
Mate.
Do you want to go and drink 200 millilitres of water?
I was the heaviest last year at 117. And I've lost 17 kilos. Oh yes!
That's the lightest I've ever been.
It's not
nice
right. You were
bar.
you
Yeah,
weren't
good
born
that.
15 stone too.
It's not as light as you wanted now.
That's 15 stone 0.
And so this year.
No.
Middle initial is A. And your date of birth is
6-0.
And the traditional weigh-in is done.
My lightest possible.
One of the most exciting parts of the regatta. Now it's up to the rest of the regatta. Another little warm, and then we'll discuss some more rules about the events that go on here at the regatta after fueling up, because remember, food is fuel. And we've made it onto the balcony for fueling up, because remember, food is fuel, with the breaded egg toast for the last time in the not the regatta's not started, but before the regatta, because after today you will need a shirt and tie, full suit blazer to be here and watching the surroundings. But we can still have the breaded egg toast, so don't worry about that up in the crew room, because I know that's the concern among the Yam squad. So don't worry, the Yam Squad, nope, the breaded egg toast will continue. And now we'll take a little bit of time to discuss the events of Henley Royal Regatta itself. And I don't think I've actually mentioned on the vlogs, I will be racing in the Ladies' Plate, if anyone was a bit confused. So the Ladies' Plate is an intermediate event, so that means that basically if you haven't medalled, Ed's here as well, if you haven't medalled on a Worlds,
Anyone can enter the ladies' plate as
An
long as they are
intermediate
not a
event.
selected international crew, and those are pretty much the rules.
and then you have the international events, which is the one above, that's the highest event, so that's like the Grand, etc. The Grand and the Remnant,
And
the Stewards, and
stewards,
the,
yeah.
what's the quad one? What's the quad international event, Sano? Queen Mother,
Another,
that's
and
right.
the double, which is called the
The
double, challenge.
the double challenge. And then you have, below the intermediate, you have the club events. Would you say that's club? And then uni, or at
I
the
would say
same
that
level,
the uni,
but they're just different.
Like the top uni level is around about the same level as intermediates, probably.
But just
And
you
then
have,
club is
that's
below.
the selection of those events. You have to be
yeah.
at uni, or you have to be in a club. And for example, the uni category would be,
The Temple Challenge Cup, the Prince Albert
or the Prince Albert's the Coxed
men's cock
4
Yeah.
for uni. And then for clubs, you'll
High
have
Falls, the Thames,
Thames,
Brit.
Brit.
That's it.
That's it. And then you have the other events as well. So you have the junior or schoolboy, depending on the events, and you have. That's pretty much it. So you have
then
international, intermediate, club, uni, junior, or schoolboy, depending on all the events. And then how many events are there?
I don't know. And then there's all the women's events for the elite ones are the same now.
Yeah, I think so.
And then
But there aren't right now at the regatta. There aren't as many women's events as men's
yes,
at the moment.
but they are
bringing in some
increasing
next year.
a couple more next year.
Yeah. Which is awesome to see. But now it is time to fuel up, and then we'll get discussing other things you need to know about Henley Royal Regatta. Oh yeah! And now we've had some recovery, we've had some fuel. It's time to get back on the water. Oh yeah!
Conocerte de raíz. Vamos, 1, 2, 3. Sin estrés, muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres moverlo sin pena, ven. Sin estrés, muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres que brinda la vida y que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres, como acariciarte y conocerte de raíz.
And we've made it onto the balcony for probably the last time. I know I said the last time, but I think this time is the last time. We've got some food after the session because, you've guessed it, food is fuel. We've got some delicious sausage and mash. Unfortunately no veg, so I'm going to have to veg up after this meal and get some veg, because good food is good fuel. And so is pizza. So, and we've got Big Jimmy, Sam and Edward here enjoying the balcony, but we're going to continue to fuel up, recover for the upcoming days ahead, because recovery now does apply to recovery then and coming up races. Oh yeah. And we've made it into the gym here at Leander Club, the quiet place right now, but soon will be a lot louder. And like I said at the start of today's vlog, the atmosphere is starting to build, the energy is starting to build, or at least starting to noticeably increase. But hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of an explanation of the events and sort of what the acceptance sort of parts are for each event, and sort of the dress code for Henley Royal Regatta. And I've had a few people asking what or why the ladies' plate is called the ladies' plate for at least the race I'm racing in, and supposedly it's because the trophy itself was donated by the wives of the stewards, and the stewards are the people that sort of put on the regatta itself. They're in charge, they do everything for the Henley Royal Regatta. So that is what's supposedly called the Ladies' Plate, and that's on the Henley Royal Regatta website as that, so pretty sure that's right. But let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions regarding the regatta. I'm going to see if I can get to them throughout the week. And tomorrow, Henley Royal Regatta starts. So it's been almost a year since it started last time, and only 2 days. So we start on Friday, and we won't know the schedule until Thursday evening. So because the races change, so Wednesday we know the schedule, we won't know Thursday's schedule till Wednesday evening, till the races are finished, and the races go on till quite late in the evening. I think they start at 8:30 or 9 o'clock and finish at around 7:30, and then as more and more crews get knocked out, the schedule gets shorter and shorter. But we will be racing on Friday against the winner of an Oxford Brook speedboat and an East India boat that are racing on Thursday. So I'll let the Yam squad know when I know, but we'll see what happens in the vlogs timing wise, because I'm not really sure when the schedules come out. But still a little bit of prep to do, still a little bit of time before we get to race down the track in anger for Henley Royal Regatta, in between those booms, side by side. But for now, we chill out, relax, get some good paddling in, get some good sort of focusing the eye, focusing the mind, focusing the blades for the races this weekend. They're going into the weekend. But as always, Yam Squad, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button and have a good one.